Hoping everything works since I just swapped between the Ulterior Ryza and this. But I am Pom Pom Chrisy, and welcome to another Pom Pom stream. I think maybe the capture sound might be a little too high, so let me just down a little bit so my voice can come much clearer and the music much more subtle in case you wanted to put your own stuff. Alrighty, last time we left off, we were in the middle of coloring our frames for cut 2, as you can see here. So we just need to finish coloring these frames and then get some background work in, and then we want to animate the actual part where I'm tracing on glass and have like a transparent layer. So I'm sure it'll be fun to figure all of that out. hopefully this stream will be a little bit more comfy, by the way. Because I am kind of coming down with a sore throat, unfortunately. So, hopefully, maybe like conversations on the down low will like help me recover faster. Since I really don't want to take a breather yet. Kitty cat, what are you doing on my desk again? Hello, hold on. Phew. Luckily, I was able to just patiently guide her away. There we go, another frame colored. Just sure I get the opacity settled of a background. And if it weren't for my milk tea, I would be like perishing right now. So, whew, milk tea save. If you're curious what I'm going through right now while animating in terms of food, I got myself some milk tea and like tea biscuits. I got myself like chocolate biscuits, but like it's not like incorporated in the batter, so like it's an actual like regular cookie covered in chocolate. Yay! Helps me keep the brain juices going. I usually do really well like animating on like sweet treats. I might be coming down with a case of strep throat since I have nothing but the sore throat. So I'll make sure to get it checked out if I don't recover soon. But I think I've been dealing with it for like, oh my goodness, 3 to 4 days straight now. So I think it's good that I'm staying strong and like streaming through it all, but ugh, I do not like talking with a sore throat, so whew, tough times. That's funny. Why did I make the shading cut off like that? Oh. It's here in the chat again. Hello, welcome to the Pom Pom stream. excited to see me animate. I see. Well, you're in luck. I think today's the day where we finish cut 2. So, if you want to see the final result of that, stick around. Can't wait to see it finished. Yeah. I'll definitely be releasing it, even if I finish early. I'll be releasing it right on my birthday, so hopefully that'll look really cool when that happens. Maybe I'll do like a release, like stream or something, like celebration release. I don't know. Animating so much that I'm not even getting to my milk tea in time. I gotta start plowing right through it since I don't want it to go cold. Yeah, I sort of just lock in all the time when I animate. It's a good skill to have since you're kind of just like stuck here doing it for hours. I add the background for opacity of this, that's done. Get that in. That's good. Yeah, there. Oh, I'm missing the little shading for the bangs. Let me get that in. There we go. Alright, on to the next frame. This part of the eyes is the most trial since I don't really complicate them anymore at this point. So whenever I do like the pupils and the shine, I try to get it right. Hello, Senya. Hey. Add the highlight. the person from last stream. Hello, hello, you okay? Thank you so much for popping in during my Altair Ryza stream. Back here for the animation stream. Thank you, thank you. I know it's very early in the morning over there, so thank you for taking the time. Arigato. Since it's your first time tuning in, I just realized. So right now, I'm working on cut 2 of my birthday short that's scheduled to come out in 10 days. Don't worry, when I say cut 2, I have the other cuts pretty much animated. I have, after this, 3 cuts left, so I should be able to get everything done in time. But this is what we got so far for cut 2. So basically, my character is tracing out Annie on some glass. So if you've ever like drawn on like condensated glass or glass with like snow on it, you could like draw little pictures on it. I guess, heck, if you ever like take a shower and like see how the glass fogs up and like draw on it, something like that. Saw the oh wait, no, Mickey? Do you mean like you're watching the Disney Channel thing? I was about to say, like, is it that one you're talking about? It's kind of cute you brought that up, because now I feel like I could just grab this and like remix it. I'm Chrisy and you're watching the Disney Channel. Oh my goodness. Alright, new idea. Thanks. Now that you mentioned yeah. I think you okay dropped a truth bomb. That's hilarious. Also, I think I'll tune in for the chill animation streams until the weekend. You're out of town next week for work. Oh, good luck with that. Gambare. Let's see what's next week looking like for scheduling, by the way. Ah, okay. Next week might not be a busy week for the channel since we got like holidays rolling in and my birthday. I think I might try to stream on my birthday, but it might not be at a usual time. Might be early in the morning or something since I got plans for the day. I hope if I end up taking a bit of a little mini break next week, all of you do okay. Imagine having plans for your birthday, Miss Popular. Hey, I would like to let you know I enjoy my solo dining experience, okay? We got any solo diners in chat? People who just like go to restaurants by themselves and like eat when they celebrate? Candlelit cup ramen dinner, my beloved. Oh. Oh, pat, pat. Deserved break after all the work I'm putting in. Thank you. Thank you. I don't intend to slow down after though. I think at best I'll like um get rid of like Thursday and Friday. Wednesday's my usual break day anyways. And that's it really. So, I should still have quite a couple of streams next week despite like taking a short break. Oh, Hemlock is here. Hello, welcome to the animation stream. Okay, I know you said candlelit cup ramen, but like, we gotta talk about ramen toppings because I think if you just have your ramen like alone, that's it. That's pretty, you need to go see a therapist, because I'm concerned for you at that point. You gotta put more self-care. But, I enjoy my soft-boiled eggs with cup ramen, as well as, like, if I have the energy, I try to, stir-fry some veggies. I think that's the way to go. You're tired? Let's get it, Hemlock. I'm sure you were really busy being Mr. Worldwide, traveling around everywhere. I know, like, traveling is usually fun at first, but, like, once you, like, constantly have to relocate, I'm pretty sure it's, like, a pain. Speaking from someone who has experienced being in a car for, like, 12 hours, like, straight, oh my goodness, traveling is a pain. Don't have the time, this time of year, last quarter. Oh, 60 hours of overtime. Oh my goodness. Ooh, somebody. I have respect for people who can put in overtime like that, but make sure, you take care of yourself. No meaning to, life if, you can't enjoy all the hard work you put in, like the rewards at the end. Oh, the travel isn't too bad, Hemlock? That's pretty good. Oh, you know what? Pay double? That's a pretty W win. Oh, new drawing tablet. Nice. I you know, as like hype as like touchscreen or like display drawing tablets, I think I might never really upgrade to a display drawing tablet for a while because I simply couldn't get used to one in my university. I just kept like flubbing up the lines like when I was drawing, so I really need to find someone willing to let me borrow it for a while. Oh, let me fix the music. Uh, Hemlock says hilarious. You're more tired from your 10-hour tabletop RPG session. Oh my goodness. I mean, there is such thing as like a work battery and a social battery, so I get it. Luckily, I haven't felt any sort of burnout from streaming, so I'm glad that I'm able to keep up the pace I'm doing right now. For some reason, this like tickles my brain in the way that it's not really like a social battery drainage, and it's sort of like not too work draining since I'm anyways like if I wasn't streaming right now this very second, I probably would be working on this the same exact way, just like without chatting. No, thank you. I appreciate it though. I think if I ever like did stuff like that, I'd put myself at risk. I've seen what happened to some like VTubers when they like accept gifts and then they get like someone breaking into their like house. What was the famous case as of recent? The one with the sledgehammer? You any hold on, let me Oh, Camilla's. Yeah, that terrified me. Cause, there was like I think an air tag, like, snuck in through, a plushie. That was terrifying. It's why, as, like, fortunate as it is, like, that I have, right now, wonderful pom-pom slimes offering, to help me out with, like, stuff like this, I, out of, like, safety reasons, like, no offense to anyone here, I just cannot accept it. Maybe when I can, like, set up a P.O. box and, like, get people to, like, vet check and everything, all of that, maybe, but oh my goodness. I do not want to deal with, like, relocating every time some, like, bad apple decides to, like, spoil the fun for everyone. Yeah, it, it's kind of, baffling how affordable air tags are and, like, how scarily accurate they are. That's true. I guess, like, you have to, like, make sure someone can go through the whole process of, like, disassembling it a bit and, like, checking. Ugh. I think that's why major companies like, Hololive and Niji Sanji don't just accept gifts at this point. I think they only accept, like, letters? But that's very easy to, like, vet and check. Alright, we have one, two. We have 7 frames left to color. Nano machine ink? Oh my goodness. Someone here likes Metal Gear Revengeance. Hold on, my cat's auto feeder went off. Let me go check up on the kitty cat. I am back. Wait, what's with the cute banter? I was wrong about you. You are crazy. You are bad shits. I feel like the day they announce a sequel to that game would be like the day like it would like be hyped. I could imagine it though. I could totally see like a sequel like coming out. If they could like bring back Okami 2, like hype and everything, they could bring back this game. Oh, Ferocious is back to hop in. Hello, welcome to the Pom Pom Art Stream. You love memes, the DNA of the soul. That game, like, aged like pure gold. It was just so ahead of its time. I just pray something can be done. Yeah. Game industry has been it's transforming for sure. I think we healed a little bit with like Hollow Knight coming out, Silk Song, but we still gotta recover from like the massive layoffs and like the quality checks that don't exist. We really need to recover from those. Like, game developers back then being able to, like, crank out some of the best games with, like, limited hardware versus, like, game developers right now releasing buggy, like, messes that have to receive, like, day one patches. Oh my goodness, the contrast. I'm sure we'll recover, right? It'll be like a cycle, hopefully. That's my copium. My copium is that eventually, like, we'll have more people, like, coming up in the industry that, like, set new standards for, like, the bar. New indie games are generally getting really good. Yeah, indie games are rising up. True. Yeah, when you bring up publicly traded like company versus private, the day if Steam ever becomes publicly traded is the day we all fear. It's the day when the Gabe cube goes to shambles. Speaking of which, should I try playing Hollow Knight? Of the game. So, if you're interested in seeing someone play it from like scratch, would that be like cool? I'll add it to the list of games. I could do like a community like polling post for it. I know like Celeste is on the list. We could put Hollow Knight on the list. And I was thinking about like doing my Final Fantasy like marathon thingy where, well, not marathon because I'm not gonna stream back to back like crazy hours, but where I play every single game. Oh my goodness. The save file lost is the worst. I think the worst instance of like save file like deleting for me was when I lost one of my animation files. I think I lost like a month of progress, so it was very heartbreaking to like jump back in, but I managed to, so just push on. But if you're still too like disheartened to try, if it ends up winning in the polling, I guess you could watch me suffer instead. Caveat though, I am not that good at Souls-like games. I think I'm like average, but like if there's like any like difficult platformers, expect to see struggling. Isn't that why we watch VTubers though? We're sickos. Yeah, all of you are massive sadists watching me suffer no. Alright, I'll definitely add it into the community polling. I do want to finish Ryza first, so I don't like get overwhelmed with the amount of series I want to like dip into. So once we're done with the Ryza 1, I'll like flip-flop between streaming Animation, Ryza 2, and the game that wins the polling. Yeah, more Ryza, we need more waifus, let's go. I heard the second game of the trilogy is like the most well received, so I am excited to get to game 2. I've heard the lore of like the development like going like, yeah, we expect this to like do average or flop, and then when they got so surprised it like popped off, they went full send with like the second game. At least that's the lore I've heard, so I'm excited. And I'm glad it's not like a super high stakes story and it's more like a chill. I like chill games. As someone who's played quite a bit of Animal Crossing, fear me. Simon saying, gonna go to bed now. Have fun and a great continuation. Bye. Oh, thank you so much for tuning into the Pom Pom stream. Well, bye, Simon. There is no JRPG in the world where you don't fight God as the final boss. I don't believe it. Well, I don't know what the final boss is for Ryza. So it could be God. We don't know. But I would assume they would leave that for the third part of the trilogy, right? You can't just fight God 3 times throughout the 3 games, right? This process seems very tedious. No wonder animators are sleeping under their desks to meet deadlines. Yes. We do have like a very unfortunate timeline for artists, since a lot of them either get like overwork crunched or just like their dreams shattered. Anytime I see like a studio like tour of like a major animation company, like every animator I see just has like massive eye bags. Like, I love to animate, so I don't mind doing this for hours upon hours on end, but like there's a certain point where if I work more than 8 hours, it just gets like soul crushing for me. So I'm glad that I'm in a position where I don't have to do that, but I can't imagine what it must feel like for those animators. And oh my goodness, every time someone brings up the topic of AI will make it easier for the animators, is just pure copium and like just not true, because then they just give them more different jobs to do. It just doesn't fix the overworking issue. Oh my goodness. It's why I think like my biggest like type in people is like people who work hard, because like that's just the environment I've just enjoyed and cultivated in. But man, it's just sad seeing like the overwork to like the maximum, like bring out like the most depressing like traits I've seen. I think there was I think it did it already come out, or is it still in the works? Wasn't there like an anime or like a movie coming out from like a studio about like some overworked like animator or something? I know Mappa has already started using AI for its animation stuff, but like not like generative like stuff, but more like in between animation frames. Which, like, I guess it's like a okay area for me because then I get to make more keyframes and it still doesn't like kill the whole process. Since there are already tools that like try to auto-generate in-betweens for you, based on like your line strokes. I know that programs like that do exist already, but like anything that's just straight up generative, ew. Another Shirobako fan? Nice. You know that there's something concerning when one of the biggest genres from your country is about people like dying from overwork into an isekai. It's like it kind of makes you go like, I wonder why that genre is popping. It's like in a similar vein, like why so many like South Korean games are all about dystopian futures and how like you're trying to mitigate it, and it's like, oh my goodness. I send my prayers to those in the East that have been dealing with overwork. Ugh. Oh my goodness, Windows 11 mentioned. I still haven't updated. I believe support is still going on for like a whole nother year, so I'm clinging on to what I can before I have to update. But my copium is that they'll still release something right before like another push for Windows 11 is like initiated. You're already dual booting Linux? Ooh. Yeah, there has been a huge push for Linux. I personally haven't tried Linux, but I know that there's a lot of like finicking you have to do since not every program is built for it. Speaking of which, you okay? Are you actually doing okay? Isn't it like really dead hours for you or something? Or like really early hours? Or, like, are you sleeping okay? Saint Gaben will save us with the Steam OS. What time is it in JST right now? Isn't it like what, 13 hours ahead? Isn't it like 6 a.m. there or something? No, it's 5 a.m. But still, are you okay there? Ah, okay. I remember you saying something around like very early hours, so I thought you were like a JST viewer for a second. Oh, hold on, my cat is knocking stuff over. Give me one moment. I'm back with the kitty cat in my lap. She really likes to just go to like random spots, plop herself down, and then when she stretches, she knocks everything over. What a goober. We all heard it fall over. It was that loud. Oh my goodness. Kitty, what are you doing? Oh, nope, she just has no care in the world. She's just showering herself right now and having a good time. I guess she has it easy because she doesn't have the fuck around and find out place here. It's more like I just like give a pout face and then like pick up the cat and that's it. least right now she's just snuggling on my lap, so she can't cause too much trouble anymore, which is good. My sanity, it's healing. Don't jinx it, the lap prison can't be the most secure. Oh, I'm not jinxing it. She's already falling asleep in my tiny legs. What the heck? I didn't finish the line art here. What are you doing? My quality check was like a pile of bricks. But yeah, that makes me even give more respect to Eastern animators, because like doing the whole process of animating there is like, oh my goodness. Don't they like reanimate something like 3 times before it's like finalized or something? Like they like animate in Genga, and then when I like look at it, I just tremble in fear. I do want to learn how to draw and animate like that though, because I do have like a thing on my bucket list, since if I'm gonna be around on this planet for like several decades, I at least want to get one like animation cut done for like an actual like anime. That would be like amazing to do. It's a need. I don't need to be making a bunch of cuts like someone like KU, but like at least I want to do enough work where I can be like, yay, I helped out like with the studios that like inspired me to like start, so it'd be cute. I guess a fun fact about the Chrisy lore, I have applied to work at Japanese studios, like remotely. Haven't got any callbacks, obviously, since I'm still learning for the most part, and my animation skills probably aren't as strong as someone who's more like qualified than me. But hopefully I'll get in one day. I don't think I would want to do a full-time thing, but I wanna try like something. We have a new chatter. Hello. Let me see. Miku Lily. Ooh, someone here likes Miku probably. Hello, Miku Lily. Welcome to the stream. You're tuning into a pom-pom stream where I'm working on my birthday short. It needs to come out in 10 days, and I am on good progress. We're working on cut 2 of the coloring. Here's what it looks like, in case you're curious. And then we're working on coloring the last couple of frames. Hi, hello. So is it hard being an animator? Depends. Like, if you mean like the amount of work that goes into it, it's more than you would like expect on the surface. Especially because there's like a lot of learning and practice you have to do. Since you can't just go in animating, you need to still learn the fundamentals of art. And then from there on, it's just depending on what you want to make out of it. So like, if you expect yourself to be making like full-on animations, and you want them to be like several minutes long and you want them out, yeah, it's pretty difficult since you have to actually put in a lot of time for it. What app do I use? Clip Studio. I use Clip Studio EX. I'm on the 4th version, which is arguably the most expensive, so it's a bit of a pricey tag, but it's a perpetual license, so I'll buy it once, and I just look forward to the updates when they come out. If you're interested in Clip Studio, just wait till they have like a seasonal sale. If you can't afford Clip Studio, which is understandable, it is like a pretty hefty price tag. There's like programs like Fire Alpaca or like Flipnote people like to use. Or was it Flip Clip? I think something Flip. I know a lot of people like to use Flip. Flip a Clip? Yeah, a lot of people use that if it's hard to come across like software due to budgeting. And it's a matter of what kind of drawing tablet you want, because I think those are necessary. Animation. Adobe? I personally steer away from Adobe for a bunch of personal reasons. Like, I'm pretty sure the app is pretty okay, but due to its scummy marketing practices and whatever you put into the cloud, they train for AI models. I personally don't use it for that. Also, it's a monthly fee. You will be stuck paying forever. So like, for whatever reason, if I just stop paying like Clip Studio for like their new perpetual license, I will forever keep this program for as long as as long as I want to use it. Whereas with Adobe, once you stop paying your monthly fee, you lose access to it. How long have I been on? Oh my goodness. Been on this channel for about 6 years when it comes to posting stuff. But ideally, if you want to like consider when I really tried to shift full time into it, it would be like now like 2 years full time. You don't have to connect to their servers every time you fire it up. I have used Clip Studio before, like without internet connection, so praying. I hope they don't ever do that. When did we start going into you don't technically own things that you like purchase? You just have like license. Elaborate, Miku? If we're talking about the art stuff, I already recommended, so if you're asking for something else, we elaborate. VoiceOver, Audacity. It's free to use. You will pay $50 a month to be able to go above 40 miles an hour with your car, and you will like it. Oh my goodness, we're doing the highway premium access. There you go, Miku. I'll just post the link here. Have fun adventuring there. Bye, sorry, you have to go. Yep, you gotta go prep that Audacity. Sent them off on a mission. Oh shoot, I forgot to create a bunch of frames here. Good. Alright, now I can see. Oh hey, kitty! She jumped straight into my lap. What a cutie. Hi. See? The lab prison isn't really a prison if she willingly gets here. Gets your trade secrets and skedaddles, your career's over. Nah, I don't even worry about people like trying to like do the stuff that I enjoy because like where's the fun of gatekeeping? Nah, I'm good. I feel like for every time I receive a question, like what program I use, I should probably just put it in like a description or something, like a FAQ. Oh, Miku's back. Did you install Audacity and try it already? That was quick. Not yet. Well, what are you doing? Go back to work. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Do whatever your free mind tells you to do. You got free will. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. Once I'm done coloring in the rest of these frames for cut 2, I might BRB for a bit just to get another cup of milk tea because oh my goodness, this strep throat is like beating me up. My poor tonsils. They're so inflamed. No way. You're an apprentice now. Start by sweeping the like button and polishing the subscribe button, and maybe Chrisy will bestow you the secrets of Audacity settings. That is hilarious. Yes, I very much like anime. I like anime so much, I do have goals to eventually help out an anime studio one day. If I like it so much, I want to help make it. I'm a big fangirl. What? Ooh, what genres? I enjoy my slice of life. I enjoy a lot of like magical girl stuff. Uh, Card Captor Sakura, my beloved. I. It's why I chose Altair Ryza for my first game of choice, because it kind of fits the description for both of my favorites. But I also do like my thriller, my psychological horror, not gore. Okay, it has to be psychological because I can't actually handle gore. And I enjoy my occasional action, but I'm not the biggest action enjoyer. Oh, and romance. Romance. I love my romance shows. They're so good. They're my comfort shows whenever I'm feeling down. Isn't My Hero Academia going through its final season? You're eating good, Miku. Didn't Demon Slayer just recently hit its final arc? I haven't checked up on that. Oh, do I like what was it? Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun? Yeah, I watched that when I was much younger. It came out a while back, right? 2015 or something? Right? Bringing back the nostalgia. Oshinoko? Ooh. Ooh, okay, if you're anime only, you're eating good right now. If you're a manga reader like me, you're just praying that there's a new ending. The manga's still ongoing, so there's a chance for a season 2, right? If Panty and Stocking can get season 2, if Grand Blue Dreaming could get season 2, this show can get a season 2, right? But now that you said that, you okay? I'll check out the manga. Are you... Ooh, okay, hold on. Let me see if I can pass the vibe check. you talking about Golden Boy? Oh no, if I failed the vibe check, I'm sorry. Did I get it right? You okay? Was it Golden Boy for the best sports? Ah, it was a funny show though. Dang, I did not pass the vibe check. No. There are so many good sports shows that are really good though. Alright, Miku, if you come back again without Audacity downloaded and tested, I'm gonna judge you. Have a good time. Is it? Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. When you said shoujo, it gave me the hint. Okay, yeah, it is a Chihaya Furu. Oh my goodness. Okay, I did not read your recent comment when I was thinking about it. So, oh my goodness, when I was thinking of it and then I saw your comment. Oh, okay, I'm not too washed up. Big shoujo enjoyer though. Good taste. Wait, what the heck? I forgot to throw the ponytail here. Here we go. The beauty about animation is that you could make anything portray like as the coolest thing ever on the planet. And I like respect it. I am personally waiting for more medalists at the moment, even though it isn't a like a romance. I just really love how they like did character development in that show. Even the live action was so good. Yeah, I've noticed that there have been more and more live actions just like popping off in like the anime like showbiz, and I'm like, yes. Haven't seen the anime though. anime is actually pretty alright. A lot of people keep knocking off points for, like, the use of, like, CGI for the actual skating, but, like, they actually make it look pretty darn good. Like, it's not... Oh my goodness. Isn't there, like, a anime right now that's, like, going on that's, like, this dancing thingy that, like, has the most wild cuts from 2D to, like, 3D? What was it? Hold on. Swan Dance! Yes, that one. It is... The clips I've seen on like Reddit and X are so funny. You like have the most beautiful, breathtaking 2D animation. It's like wowing you, like pulling you in, and then it cuts to like this 3D animation that like snaps you out back into reality, and you go, "What the heck is this?" Yes, you gotta milk it by leaving the cliffhanger at like the best part. I think that's what Demon Slayer did anyways. Evil tactic. I mean, right now Don keeps doing that, and I think that's evil. Don really loves to like cliffhang in the middle of like an arc, and they have no shame in doing that with season 1 and now with season 2. Oh, yeah. I gotta admit, like, the first couple episodes of Dandadan, for me, were also a drag. I briefly talked about it when I was drawing it for a, Inktober short, but, yeah, first season actually did not, like, wow or impress me. I kind of had to drag my feet through it, and then end of season 1 to like season 2 is when I started to enjoy it. I know a lot of people just knew it was good from the manga, but like someone that tried to be like anime watch first experience, it was difficult. So I don't blame you. permissions were so much like easier to go by. I would have personally loved to be able to do like anime watch-alongs, but oh my goodness, I just can't bring myself to do it because I feel like it would be very difficult to like set it up. I know it's all I have to do personally is just like have like a cozy room background, have myself there, and like have like a timer for like what part I am in the episode. But like it, I just wish I could actually like put the show up on the screen and enjoy it. But like, ooh, rough. I know that there are some like big names up there trying to like normalize like being able to like react to the actual show itself without needing the timer thing. Like Giguk, I believe. I think he did like a watch through of was it Love Live or was it was like some idol anime for sure. I don't know how Twitch perms work with that stuff. I know there is a lot of people reacting to stuff on Twitch, but I kind of want to wait before I do multi-streaming. Not my cup of tea because I only have a limited like help force with my moderation, so I don't want to stress out moderator for multi-streaming. I know like shows like Ruby used to like allow people to react to it on the basis that they get a cut, which is what I'm totally fine with, but I think that's the only show that does that. So RIP to all like animes. I come on. Let me give you a cut if I get to like stream your stuff. Old internet moderation, you mean banning people for liking Naruto instead of Lucky Star? Oh my goodness. I remember when old anime memes were a thing. Old internet was so great. And then it got like monetized to like front and end. Oh my goodness. Every time I check out like the YouTube like community like updates, like the monthly updates they do for the site, there's always like one section where they like tell YouTubers like, yeah, we improved your monetization stuff for selling stuff in your store, and I'm like, oh no, I don't want to milk my fans. I think it's because they're straight up trying to compete against TikTok's aggressive marketing ads for like creators. Where like if you like make a short, you could straight up like put product on the screen. And then I think now a lot of channels have like a shop tab next to their like videos and like shorts and stuff, so very aggressive marketing now. When I've talked to other people who are in the creative scene as me, I kind of get a lot of like pushback from fellow peers on whether or not to do shorts or just videos or like a combination. So I think the most important thing I'm just gonna keep to myself is if I'm having fun with it or not. So everything I make for the channel, I definitely did have fun making. So I think that's the number one rule I'm gonna do. Because I do know shorts is like easy growth, while like videos and live streams like really bring in consistent viewership. A million subs would maybe translate into 10 viewers if your content's mainly shorts. Knowing someone in the scene who has mostly shorts content and is at that range, it's more than you think, but still not good, I would say. You're like stuck in like the 4 to 5k consistent viewers, which is amazing, I would say. But like when you look at big corpo VTubers, the numbers kind of like pale in comparison. But honestly, that's just a given. With every big corpo VTuber, I think like 1% of all their subscribers are consistent viewers, so take it with like a grain of salt, I guess. It's why whenever like someone decides to pop in on the stream and go, "Oh my goodness, you have 2 viewers. Oh no," I'm like, "No, it doesn't really matter." I'm just relaxing. I don't want to think about the whole numbers game. When you get stuck in like numbers mentality, you kind of just start losing your way of what your like content is supposed to be. So like, don't get me wrong, you do need to still try to like put out good content, but don't get your head stuck in the sand is what I would gravitate towards. Especially when like YouTubers quit for like not getting good enough numbers. It makes me sad because like there's always potential if you just like keep trying. Right? I've had like long hiatuses on my like channel, but it wasn't because of like burnout or anything. It's simply because I was always working on something in the back, but like I didn't have like a really fast like work pace. Oh hey kitty. But you could open loot boxes for purple knives. That's funny you say that. Isn't CS:GO going through like one of the worst market times because like they devalued all the skins in the game? Hilarious. I know people that probably like put in life savings are like devastated right now. I used to play Counter-Strike, and because of that, I would have like an outrageous amount of like cases, and I would like sell them to afford Steam games. Salute. Yep. having seen the whole NFT debacle, it was like funny seeing like the massive amounts of copium. So like the whole thing would be like, it's art. It's like a one thing. But like it's basically like pick crew, but like you put on the random slider and then you try to sell it for money. Like no one was actually trying to keep the NFT. The whole point was trying to like buy it low, sell high. And that was the part that like low-key frustrated me because it was all like we are helping the artists, even though people that were making it probably weren't like trying to do it for the art, but trying to do it for the profit. I'm glad it's like in smithereens. Now we just gotta do that to like generative AI, and then keep the AI that's being used for like science and improvement, and we're good. We must heal balance. Although I wouldn't mind if I get some assistance with my in-betweens. That would be okay, wink wink. But that's it, okay? Don't replace me as a keyframer. You remember one of the sites with good illustrators? I'm pretty sure there have been ones where they like hired really good illustrators, but like the end goal was still to like massively profit on the idea that it was like a trendy thing. Like the soul wasn't there was the problem. Like, yes, call me a shill for wanting to profit off of my art, but like you kind of need food on the table to survive, so I at least want to do it with like a passion. Oh, hold on, my cat's about to knock something over again. Give me one moment. It was a site where artists were minting their own art and selling them for Ethereum. Then aren't those like not really? I wouldn't consider those like NFTs. I think that's just like adoptables in cryptocurrency. Then I think the whole idea of NFTs was like the whole like random generation aspect that like was trendy. Like the gotcha part of it where like you could roll like an SSR token or something. I think that was the whole thing. But if it was like where someone can illustrate something, turn it into one of those NFTs and then sell, I don't think it's like the norm. I think that's passable because at least like it's like an illustration. Yeah, you are technically correct on the definition there. It's just what was considered the norm for NFTs was not that. At that point, I would just call it like a digital like token. Admit it, Chrissy, you just hate monkeys? No, I can't. I was like part of the 93% with CDog VA's audience. I can't. If I enjoy CDog VA, I am a monkey supporter. Ah yes, the gorilla salute. I'll take it. Okay, that's another frame. We have one more frame. And then once we get that frame in, I will quickly BRB for another brewing of some hot tea. Chrisy, I'm gonna put you on the second stream. Ooh, thanks for lurking. I always appreciate that. And check out your new Taiwanese waifu game while getting ready to sleep. Got work in 8 hours. Gambare! Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you, thank you. I can feel the sweet tea calling to me. Okay, let's just get these pom-poms shaded. And once these pom-poms are shaded, I will quickly go grab a tea break. So we have so many viewers in here. Thank you so much for lurking. Makes me happy. Alright, let's do a playback just to check how it's going. Ooh. Oh wait, hold on. There's a part here we forgot to shade. This part. Alright, let me check honestly. Okay, that's good. So this is... Alright, yeah, that makes sense why it's in the front at the end. Okay. Play it one more time. Yeah, that's cute. Yay! Alrighty. With this, I'm going to quickly BRB, grab me some milk tea, and then we'll get into the whole condensation animation where we're gonna animate... Oh, scrolled. We're gonna animate the actual tracing of the pom-pom like this. So, should be fun. We'll play around with like the multiply layers and glow layers and effects. Ooh. Alright, BRB! Wow, your BRB screen music is like 300% louder. Ooh, good catch. I will definitely check that out after stream. Since I'm still like new to like all of these stream settings, it is very nice whenever my viewers come in and like let me know what's up so I can adjust it. I was almost trapped at my my little workstation because my cat wouldn't want to get off of me. It turns out I was not trapping my cat with the lap pillow, but my cat was trapping me instead. I got the Uno reverse. Like, the amount of guilt you would feel from picking up a cat after it's like all cuddled and warm and like happy. It's just like so unbearable, but I had to do it for the milk tea. Hemlock says, time for bed for you. Alrighty. You have a good night, Hemlock. Alright, let's, get an animation folder for the glass. Just like the game you're playing right now, you have the music and voices at 2%, and the BGM is still drowning me out. Ooh. Yeah, at that point you have to go into the volume mixer. The 2% volume to me is like a lie always. Alright, let's alright. And I think I want like a purpley bluey gray. So let's get that settled. Something like this, maybe? And we want to, like, maybe lighten it a little. Like that, and then probably should add, like, a gradient in the center. Have a great stream day, afternoon, and evening. Thank you, Hemlock. You too. Probably near the face, since that's like... There we go. And then we could add another gradient towards the bottom, so like, it like indicates a shadow. Like so. Glow, we should probably do like different color. There we go. Yeah, I like the chewing mouth thing because it looks like a pout. I think my favorite expression in anime is just pout faces. They're the best. Like, anytime I see any character like pouting, I'm like, yes! Yes! Alright, let's get an animation take for the glass. Hands straight down, slightly bent forward, looking upward, tsundere. You're below. Tsunderes are S tier. I don't care what anyone says. Okay. Oh, whoops. Probably put this under. And this on top. We can see it. There we go. I'm gonna put an outline on it for now, so I could see what I'm doing. There we go, that's better. Oh wait, if I'm working with vector layers, there's an easier way to do this. Hold on. Bear with me for a second because I am doing layer shenanigans, so gotta first prep everything. Okay, got a bunch of layers prepped. Alright, let's see how it looks in motion. Yeah! There we go. Saw the screen with the corner of your eye and you thought I was drawing a kettle with the green tea pouring out. Oh, no, I'm drawing my little mascot. My little mascot, my little pom-pom slime. Yeah. It's why I always say pom-pom a lot, because all of you are little pom-pom slimes. It's why I absolutely refuse in Altaria Ryza to eliminate the punies. I think that's what they're called, or punnies. The little slime creatures. I would rather eliminate 100 pixies than to eliminate one slime. They're evil slimes with no skincare properties. If there's a boss and it's a slime, then my heart breaks in half. My mic cut off a bit there. Yeah. I try to have very careful noise cancellation, settings, so sometimes my mic does peak. But what I did say was that, every slime is a good slime, and no matter your reasoning, I will not eliminate a puny or a punny in, Altaria Ryza. You can't convince me. I think one of the first things I will do once I get monetization on this channel, because it will happen, the watch hours are going hard, will be to invest in a better microphone. So, sorry it's a little, like, jaggedy. But thank you for tuning in despite that. I appreciate it. think it should be more round than that. Something like that. Probably do another layer for this. Whoops. As long as the banter is fun, you could watch niche JRPG Let's Plays from 2011 recorded with a Nokia. Oh my goodness, thank you! I appreciate it. I hope my microphone isn't as bad as a Nokia, but I'm trying. That's good. That's better than what we had before. Hey, don't diss the Nokia 3310. They will inherit the Earth when we inevitably wipe ourselves out. Now you're thinking in near, like, in the near lore. It's so funny that the whole, like, Nier Automata or just Nier series in general is just so many things are trying to repopulate the Earth, but, like, fail miserably. Yeah, that's cute. Okay, let's add, like, a glow to it. Alright, then I want to add another one of these. Alright, we copy pasted it. I'm gonna move the layer down a little. Like this. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, a little bit of a shadow would help. But just gotta move the border. little better. Now that you've reminded me, you should finish Stellar Blade. You paid good money for it. Oh my goodness. The amount of backlog games I have in my Steam account is gonna be so useful for when I stream them all. I guess that's one of the good things about becoming a streamer. If you have like a massive library of games, you at least have content you could just like sift through before you have to like invest into the channel itself. Alright, how's it looking? Oh wait, I forgot. I needed to add the eyes. They were already added in though when I was conceptualizing this animation, so shouldn't be a problem. You do have over 800 in your Steam library. A lot of games don't fit into TOS. That's a very sussy library you got going on then. That's cute. Now I just want to add in like a snow layer, maybe? Or, no, snow layer wouldn't be good. I want this to be on condensated glass. I feel like instead of this, like a layer, and maybe no added glitter. Maybe we just play with the opacity. That could work. I think... Oh, wait. No, now that I think about it, if glass is supposed to be foggy, it needs to be brighter. I think I just have to swap the values and then we're good. So what we're gonna have to do is actually reverse. Uno reverse. So we need to make the glass more bright instead of not that bright. Maybe like a screen. But then like the outer edges should be like a little like gray to like add to it. Something like this. That would work. And then we make this whole liner thing a multiply instead. That works better. Well, you got 7 hours left before your work, so you gotta turn your brain off. You'll see me tomorrow evening. Alrighty, thank you for tuning in, you, okay? I only got, like, about 15 minutes left of streaming, so, don't worry about the catch-up. But, thank you! Ooh, wait, maybe this one? This one would work? Question is, gotta fix the vectoring. But this would be the best one. let's see how this comes out instead. Yeah, it looks much better. Yeah. Alright, let's see how... Okay. I accidentally put that into the brush. This should be... Oh, it's... watercolor look. Layer below it. Oh. Yeah, that's actually pretty cute. Yay! Alright. How it looks like from afar. Maybe it needs to be a little more... I need to change it to subtract. I want it to directly for the glass only. We might have to just straight up, now that we have this animated. Use it as a reference. Now you can kind of like see through, which is good. Get rid of that. Yeah, we probably want some of the shadow still, but I can probably make something work. We basically need to be able to like see through in the same way like condensation would be removed from glass, so it might take a bit of trial and error. Oh, whoops, I'm copying the wrong thing. Oh, because I have selecting on. Whoops. it goes now. Yeah! Okay, you can see it now. That's good. Alright, let's like change up the fogginess a little. If the glow helps. Might not. Maybe 50%? Let me change it up a little. Got it comes out. Yeah! That's good. We could also play around making, there be actually, like... We could play around with the condensation like this more. That is a thing. But not sure how I want to do that. I think getting rid of most of the animation's not good. Alright, I think now that we've hit a really good point where all I would have to do is just effects. Let me just try to get one in and then we call it. Something like this is cute. Add like that. Then I do want to add a bit of a gradient, just a little smidge. I think that's good. Let me see, before and after. Yeah, a little gradient would go nice. Okay, let's see how it looks now. Yeah. Alright, let's call it here for now. And when I come back, I actually don't stream tomorrow since tomorrow's Wednesday. I mixed it up yesterday and said I was coming back on Thursday on a Monday, so my days of the week is already getting muzzled up. But I will see you all back on Thursday with another animation stream. I think I could do like a lot of the little finishing effects on my own, since it's like just adding like the little heart and all of this. Like extra sparkle stuff, maybe like a little extra glow near the face so it's still like readable. But otherwise, I think I will see you all Thursday with us working on a new cut. Woo! Bye bye. Thank you for tuning in. Bye bye.